This is the story of a lighthouse keeper impossible rescue.
Mara lived on Black Rock, a half-mile of stone jutting out of the Atlantic. Her job was simple: keep the light burning. Every night at dusk, she climbed 132 iron steps and lit the lamp that had guided ships for 200 years. The problem: Mara was terrified of water. She'd never learned to swim. As a kid, she almost drowned when a wave pulled her under. Since then, she built her life on solid ground. Black Rock was perfect. No bridges, no ferries. Supplies came by crane. She told herself she'd chosen solitude. Truth was, the ocean chose it for her. Then came the storm on November 12th. The radio crackled at 3:17 a.m. Mayday, mayday. Cormorant taking on water. 3 souls aboard. Half-mile southwest of Black Rock. Mara ran to the tower. Through the rain, she saw it. A fishing boat, listing hard, lights flickering. Her lamp was already burning, but the waves were 30 feet. They'd never make it around the rocks. The Coast Guard was 40 minutes out. The Cormorant had 10. The only way to them was a small dory tied at the base of the tower. A 12-foot wooden boat and 150 yards of black. Freezing water. Mara stared at the oars. Her hands shook. "You can't swim, remember? You'll die out there?" Another voice answered, quieter. "They'll die for sure if you don't go." So she went. She didn't think about technique. She didn't think about the stories of people who panic and sink. She looped a rope around her waist, tied it to the tower, and dragged the dory down the rocks. The first wave knocked her off her feet. Salt burned her throat. She pulled herself into the boat on instinct. Rowing was impossible. She used the rope. Hand over hand, she pulled herself toward the cormorant, the dory jerking between swells. Water came over the sides. She bailed with her boot. Her arms went numb. Her mind went blank except for one thought. One more pull. She reached them as the cormorant's bow slipped under. She hauled a father, his teenage son, and a deckhand into her tiny boat. The rope to Black Rock was her lifeline. She pulled all 4 of them back, inch by inch, while the ocean tried to claim them. It took 22 minutes. When the Coast Guard arrived, they found Mara on the rocks, the 3 men wrapped in her spare blankets, and the lamp still burning above them. A reporter asked her later, "How did you do it? You can't even swim." Mara looked at her hands. They were torn up, blistered but steady. "I still can't," she said. "I just learned that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's deciding something else is more important." She pauses, then adds, "Also, I bought swimming lessons the next week. Turns out the thing you're most afraid of is usually the exact thing you need to learn." The lesson. We all have our Black Rock, the safe place we build because of an old fear. And we all get a storm that asks us to leave it. You don't need to be fearless to start. You just need to decide what you're rowing for. The water's cold. Your hands will shake. Row anyway.